Da, 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. So, when you're that person that's up, doing well in life, you're just going about your day, you're going about your town, you're just vibing to the beat of life. You got all your boxes checked off. You're doing the right things. That's when the narcissist cannot have an effect over you, because you're doing good. Because a person that's doing good and is aligned in life knows how much better off they are without a narcissist type of person that's going to come into your life to try to sell you a dream, to try to come kill, seek, and destroy. Because essentially it's what they do. So when you're doing well, and this is a pretty dark topic, but when you're doing well, they might still try, but they can get nowhere close. Even if they think they can get close, they're not getting close. They're not going to get what they want from you. Because you're just too damn good. You see, the narcissist does not get you when you're that type of person that's doing well. Because like I said, you're going to notice that they're no good for your life. You're going to notice this. They can say whatever they want, but you're going to notice who they actually are. And you might not tell them this, but you know. So no, they can't get to you, but they can get to you when you're not doing so well, when you're at rock bottom, when you lack identity. These are the times they can get to you. The times they had any success with me in the past. I did lack identity. I did lack certain things that I have now that I didn't have in the past. Simply too because I was young and naive and did not even believe anything like that existed. I didn't believe people could lie so heavily on certain things, and it was very eye-opening, and I come to realize that people lie. People do crazy shit to get what they want. But when you got all your boxes in check, when you got all your ducks in a line, they really can't get to you because you put in that type of work. Now you deserve top tier everything, top tier partners, top tier friends, top tier everything. And you don't accept just anybody, even if they're good looking, that comes into your life. You're very picky, and you should be. Everybody should be very selective with the people that try to come into their lives. Very. The ones that are not picky, the ones that'll just let just anybody come in, are the ones that will get destroyed by these people. That was me in the past, because I didn't even believe any of that stuff existed. I believed what people would show me on the outside. But now I know that it ain't that way. Stuff the narcs don't want you to know is how fundamentally fucked they actually are. They can say this and say that, but when it comes down to baseline stuff, when they come face to face with you, they really don't have it. They don't have that constant, likable personality that they present you with. They're not that cute person that you think they are. They're really not that. What you're going to come to realize is how crazy they are. And when you see it, you feel some type of way. When you see it, when you're that healthy person that has all your stuff together, because it hits different when you become healthy, when you become the person you're really supposed to be, when you start to try in life. When you have all the boxes checked off, all your ducks in a row, it's very visible. They become very visible. But they're almost invisible when you don't have your stuff together, when you're not trying, when you lack purpose, when you lack identity. they're more invisible. So the better you are in life, the more you're going to see through their bullshit. They don't want you to know how bad they are. If you're lucky, you will have a narc admit to your face how useless they actually are. I've had this happen and I couldn't believe it. Because the whole time they showed me a person that I wanted to see. They didn't show me who they really were. That's why I tell you guys, when you guys get in relationships or even gain friends or anything, to really spend time with these people. Do different things with them. Don't let them make you believe there's somebody just over text. Don't make them believe that if you hang out with them once every half a year, that's who they are. You have to spend time with these people, bro. If you don't spend time with these people doing different things, you're not going to see every side of the person. You're not going to get to know the person. And that's a big issue in today's society today. A lot of people, and even young people, are getting in these relationships real quick. And it's all off of lust. It's not real. And there's a lot of this narc stuff going on. Like, even with regular looking people, bro, are really messing up. Because most people in the world lack identity. Most people in the world are really not who they're supposed to be. So bad things are happening. You have to look at all the people that gain a bit of experience. They come to realize how important self-care is. They come to realize how important their own individual life is. And that's what every person has to do, is create a good individual life. When you can get all your stuff together, then you're in a position where now you could probably be in a relationship with somebody else that is in the same position you're in, but the opposite gender. That's kind of how it has to be, but everybody today just wants to see outside stuff and, oh, this looks good, I should do this. But then it causes a lot of problems. It ends. Someone gets done dirty. It's just narc stuff going on. It's all stuff that shouldn't happen because people are doing things the wrong way, bro. I said it a million times, the way I live my life, I just do all the right things. I just do it. Like, I know in my mind what's right and what's wrong. It's not hard. So I just live my life doing the right things. Do what's right. Sacrifice for your family. Do things that are right. That is right. And especially me as a male, of course. We have to sacrifice for our families. We have to sacrifice for ourselves. There are certain things all male and females have to do. And some things you might be doing, you might not feel like it, but it's the right thing to do. And that's what this world lacks. I just want everything to go my way. I just want everything to be perfect. I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. It should be this way. It should be that way. Like, you have to do what's right, even if you don't want to do it. That's what creates good men and women, and the world lacks that today. So many people are codependently trying to latch onto each other, and it's wild. People don't want to work on themselves. They'll do anything besides work on themselves. It's what you must do. It's what we all must do. But they don't want to. People want to try to trick you to make themselves look so good and so appealing, and all of a sudden you're involved with somebody and it's a disaster. All of a sudden, you have fallen for somebody that doesn't even exist. They don't want you to know this, bro. This exact thing happened to me in the past. And it was hard. It was hard to let go of that person. It was hard to even realize, wow, that person did not even exist. And then you hear certain words from the person. I'm not who you think I am and all this stuff, and they're telling you the truth right to your face. And it was the truth. They weren't who I thought, and they told me that. Because they put that act on as if they were that person, and they weren't. They showed me what I wanted to see. It's selling a dream. Both men and women do it to each other, and it's very dirty. Anybody could lie to anybody. But it's not about that. It's about doing the right things in life, and not enough people are doing it. A lot of people in the world have very toxic narc traits. Very toxic. To the point where you're lying, you're manipulating. When I said that, I just thought of a funny video that I saw. You liar, you manipulator. But it's true. It's 100% true. And it's sick to death how you would actually waste your time with your life just lying to another person, wasting their time, wasting your time. Like, it don't make sense. The time is wasted, nothing was built. That's what these people fail to do. These people fail to build anything. They can't build anything, bro. They can't build their own lives. They can't build a successful relationship. They can't build a successful marriage. They can't build successful anything. It starts with you building a successful you first. My people that I'm close with today are much more real and much more solid than they ever were in my entire life. Because I built myself that way. In the past, a whole shitload of friends that I had, none of them were solid. Very fleety people. Sometimes you can have some fun with those people. Sometimes those people you can have some of the funnest times of your life with, but it doesn't mean it's going to last. It doesn't mean it's real. That's the thing. You want real folks in your life. Not these fleety people who you cannot depend on. If you're really solid, you need other solid people. If you're really solid and you have those type of fleety people in your life, it's not going to go well for you. It'll go well for them until you cut ties with those people. Because they'll benefit a whole lot off of you. And they'll not treat you right. They're fleety. Nothing's real about them. So you have to do better than that. Life is too short to be involved with people who would leave you for death in 2 seconds if it come down to it. It's too short. Life's too short for wasted time. Life's too short to be spending time with people who are the real enemies. Life's too short to be manipulated by some crazy psychopathic narc. Life is simply too short for that kind of bullshit. So guys, be very careful who you deal with. Be very careful who you're getting involved with. Stop seeing people as just, oh yeah, they're innocent. Get to know them. It's not that you have to eye everybody up and oh, everyone's evil. It's not about that. It's just about, if you see things you like in certain people, let things go. But with time, you're going to see. Don't automatically view them as this amazing, trustworthy person right away. Even if they show you that, just kind of take it as it is. If it's good, it's good. Continue on in the friendship, relationship, whatever. And just keep hanging out, and over time you will come to see who people really are. And the healthier you are, the more on point as a person you are, the more you're going to see what other people are like much quicker. Because you're so developed, you understand what people are. And it's a very, 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 very good power to have on earth today, is knowing yourself and knowing others. It's a Bruce Lee quote. If you truly know yourself, you can know others. And it's very powerful. It's going to put you in a position where you're just going to win with people. It's not about winning over people. It's about winning with people. That's what it's all about. And it's also about avoiding the wrong people. because it's going to be such a waste of your time, waste of your life. It's going to leave you a bit angry. I personally get pissed when my time gets wasted, when I overinvest, when I overextend, when I do more than I should for people, and it does not end good. I get pissed because I hate wasted time more than anything else. More than I even dislike the person, whatever happens, I hate that my time was wasted. I can't get that back. Nothing was built. It was just all for nothing. So that's the kind of stuff I personally do not like. It just pisses me off. Life is too short, simply too damn short for stuff like that. And that's because there's too many people leading unsuccessful lives. They don't want to do the right things to be who they really are. They don't want to do the right things to actually build a very good life. They want to mess around a little bit too much for too long. You can get away messing around a little bit when you're young, when you're in your teenage years. But when you become an adult, and the day and age you hit, let's say 18, 19, you have less and less and less and less and less of an excuse every day that goes by as you're an adult for stupid, lame behavior. And that's when I started to really get strict with other people, was when I hit 18, 19. The closer I got to 19, the more strict I become. And 19 passed, I just kept getting more strict, more better, and less of a tolerance to care, less of a tolerance to deal with bullshit. And things started to go very well at that time. Because now that I'm an adult, everybody around my age is now an adult. I can no longer make excuses for these people's pathetic decisions. I can no longer make an excuse for people who do me dirty. I just simply can't. If they're still doing it at that age, they're fucked. They haven't become the people they should have. And they're still doing the same things. They have no intention of growing. They have no intention of now, okay, we're adults, we'll do the right things. No intention. Those were my intentions. Those were not these people's intentions. So I let so many people go so I could grow. And so I could avoid a lot of fuckery. And that's what you have to do. You have to let go of people who are no good for you so you can grow. Otherwise, you're going to have your time wasted. You're going to be left angry and pissed off. And even if you are in a position where you're left angry or pissed off, you have to take all that stuff and use it as motivation to now build your life very, very fast. Very, very efficiently and very correctly. It is what you have to do. So that's the blueprint. Don't allow yourself to get your time wasted. Don't allow these people to get over on you. Don't allow them to lie to you. The more on point you are, the more you will see who they actually are. And it'll be all good. But if you're at bottom, if you're naive, you're going to get screwed. So you have to come to light, and you have to come to the truth. And you have to live by that. You have to live that way. You have to live that lifestyle of doing the right things and being the best human being you can possibly be. Step into your future and avoid all the BS.